built as a team as we wanted to, and we could throw out all the things that happened in the season and just heavy emotionally. And now that the series is done, and we can congratulate the Boston Celtics for doing what they came to do, doing what they were supposed to do, just closing out very mature and doing all the little things. But just disappointment, sadness, but also more importantly on the positive side, just motivation. And it's just burning in my heart right now. I know so many people wanted to see us fail at this juncture, picked us as contenders, and have so much to say at this point. So I'm just using that as fuel for the summer and coming to the season, starting from October, and just getting a good start as a team. And hopefully we don't run into any barriers, and we could just start fresh and be realistic with our own expectations, and live with our team results rather than be in the polarization of kind of the media scrum and having our names be dragged, for a series that naturally happens in people's careers, So it's definitely exciting to have this motivation going into the summertime now. So.
When
Motivation.
you talked about
what?
being, quote, the favorites, coming into the
Bro,
season.
what? My nigga, what? My nigga, what? Bro, you missed more than half the season, my nigga. Or for choices you made. Granted, I ain't coming at you for the choices you made, but they was choices.
Do you consider this,
This is
understanding
wild.
everything that went through, the interruption?
And then, first of all, y'all gave away James. James for y'all youth. You give away James for your youth. Karis LeVert. Dinwiddie. Jared Allen. And that nigga not even here no more. That nigga still in the playoffs and y'all at home.
Interruptions of the season, the injuries, all of that.
It's
Do you
crazy.
consider this underachieving, considering what your standard was, could be all of the things you had to go through?
I think we just faced the facts that, it was just a heavy lift for us throughout the whole entire season. I mean, I was out. Kev was out. James gets traded.
James wanted to be traded. Remember that, because you was out. Let's keep it 1,000. James wanted to be traded because you was out. And KD got hurt.
And it's not, and I'm not using those as reasons on why things didn't go
That's
well.
exactly what you're doing,
series,
bro.
But it's just a culmination of things that happened throughout our year that I think, naturally as a human being, you feel emotionally, and it's hard to just turn the switch on and just be like, all right, we're a great team today. And, you know what I mean?
That's what y'all thought was going to happen, though.
You don't have a week
That's
to
what y'all
really
thought was gonna
prepare, guys
happen.
getting out of the lineup, and there's just so much attention and so many things that get into our locker room, just, us not having probably a team balance of what affects us and impacts us, and how much trust we have one another when things get uncomfortable. We just got to be tested a little bit more. And for me, this is a point in my career where I'm grateful for, this happening at this point, because now just the experience is there and the lessons are there. But, it's been a long season.
What?
I felt like
I'm confused as to what bro
in the
saying.
middle of it, there could have been, or towards the end, I don't want to say the middle of it, but towards the end, January, February, March, just tough months for us to really find that groove, and I think we found it.
Let's keep it a bean. That's a shot at Ben Simmons. You like Ben Simmons. You should have been there when we needed you. When was the trade? Trade was what? Got to be February. That boy Ben Simmons finessed y'all. 76ers finessed y'all. They always say, who won the trade? Clearly it was who won the trade at this point.
Pockets, but now going to the summer, I think you see what we need in order to be a great team. Instead of
Ben
thinking
Simmons.
individually about how great we are or what we can accomplish with just a few guys.
Let's not get it twisted. The boy Kyrie cooked. Game 1, 39. Game 2, terrible game. 10 points. Game 3, 16. Game 4 last night was 20 points. I mean, they could have won game 1 if they didn't let Jason Tatum beat him back door. I mean, it might be a game on Wednesday. I mean, Thursday.
Kyrie, there were moments in this series for you and for the ball club. Why do you think the Nets lost this series overall?
There's no chemistry.
It just, I mean, we could start with, you know, just us gelling as a team. More importantly, during this time, I've said it, you know, and just being, you know, prepared in a way that we're just playing on our instincts. You know, there was a lot of thinking going on out there, and you could tell. And you know, when that's happening, you're not playing with your
No
instincts and
chemistry,
trusting
like
the
I
game,
said.
You know, playing fair too. We just couldn't control those. So line up and you know, just controlling what we can control, just offensive rebounds, transition, turnovers, basketball stuff.
Where could 5 Hour Energy take you? Find out by voting for 5 Hour Energy's next flavor. You could win it.
Kyrie, do you think that this season serves as maybe a lesson for what is required to go through 82 games, the amount of commitment that an entire team or franchise needs to have amongst each other? And secondly, do you plan on pursuing an extension with the Brooklyn Nets this summer?
Oh, shit. Oh, man. To answer your first question, can you ask your first question again? Just for the 82-game season, I apologize. Yeah, no, I just think it's important when you know, you can start as a team in October and just really build relationships outside of the game.
I ain't gonna front. He cooked in the
So
playing
when
game.
you're on the
34
floor,
points,
it's just,
12 for
it becomes a
15,
trust
7
and
for
trusting
7.
environment. You know, when
But
you're playing with some.
I really think it just comes down to KD after that injury. He came back, had to play 40-plus minutes. I think he played up to it was one game he played up to 47, 49 minutes. It's ridiculous. His limbs, this is his first season back, right? First season back from Achilles. Yeah, he can't be playing that much minutes. Come on, man. It's ridiculous. The Nets did a bad job managing his minutes this year in the playoffs, and it showed.
So many new guys, and you're trying to implement offense, defense, day to day, and drill it. And you know, you got guys coming off injury and stuff like that. Just a realistic viewpoint of being in the NBA, things happen. So I think, you know, when you're building camaraderie and you're building a franchise that you want to be successful with, and you know, you really want to put your stamp, your ego on this, you know, and you want to be in October. So 82 games and the playoffs, they definitely matter. And in terms of my extension, man, I don't really plan on going anywhere. So, you know, this is, like I said, this is added motivation years. And you know, I'm just looking forward to the summer and just building with our guys here.
Just to follow up on that real quickly, you mentioned a few weeks ago you don't want to leave Kevin. You're going to be with him. Do you see you guys together for the long haul here?
I mean, I think I kind of answered that, you know, the last one, my last answer. But when I'm managing this franchise, our group of, it's not just about me and Kev. I don't want to make it just about that. We're cornerstones here, but, you know, we have a few other guys that are on contract, and I think we just got to make some moves this
Bruce
offseason
Brown.
and really talk about it, and really, you know, hopefully we get to start from day one just as a squad. You know, as a squad, I just think we need to be tougher mentally. And just more honest about what we want to accomplish, and just stick to the goal, stick to the mission.
To your point, you guys went through so many things off the floor throughout the season. How much do you think all of those events impacted the way the team played on the floor?
Thank you for taking care of Lorenzo.
Emotionally this season, we all felt it. I felt like I was letting the team down at a point where I wasn't able to play. You know, we were trying to exercise every option for me to play, but I never wanted to just be about me. And I think it became a distraction at times. And, you know, as you see, we just had some drastic changes. You know, we lost a franchise player, and we got a franchise player back. But
Nah, that's
we
the
didn't get a chance to
You see exactly what he meant by that. You see what he meant.
game a distraction at times.
Look,
and,
look at his face. Look at his face.
as you see, we just had some drastic changes. We lost a franchise player.
Look, AKA James Harden's a nigga that can score. Ben Simmons is not.
And we got a franchise player
Look,
back.
he thought about it.
Franchise player, and
He's like,
we
oh
got
shit.
a franchise
He's
player
like,
back.
fuck. He's like, oh
but,
shit, fuck.
We didn't get a chance to see him on the floor. And
Quick question: did Ben Simmons finesse his trade? Ben Simmons get paid, and he don't got to play. Damn.
there was no pressure for him either to step on the floor with us either. You know what I mean? Like Ben's good. We have his back. He's gonna be good for next year. But now we just turn the page and look forward to what we're building.
They about to
as
get
a
rid of Ben
franchise,
Simmons,
and it's
Steve
gonna get tougher,
Nash.
because this is a league that's getting younger.
Y'all got
it's getting more
swept in
athletic,
the first
it's
round of the
getting taller,
playoffs.
and
with two
it's
future
getting
Hall of
more
Famers.
competitive, and these young guys are hungry out here, and you see
There's
it.
no
I can
excuse.
feel it. So that's why I said some added motivation. When you get swept like this, didn't necessarily play as well as I would have liked, but now we just look for the future as a team and what we can accomplish for the next few years, and I get excited about that.